really caught me off guard. Of course. Cheers to my mum and dad.
Yeah, oh my God, Tyreek. he's friend zoning Jessie, and then he's going in for a kiss with Ella. I feel sorry for Jess, because if Jess finds out that this is what happened, oh my God, her heart is going to be broken even further. And then you have Richie and Catherine in the background cheering them on. Oh my God, I thought that was cute. But anyway, hey there, thanks for stopping by. It's your girl Valerie. Welcome to my channel. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island, Season 10, Episode 3. If you're new to my channel, please click the like button, turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I'm still not convinced. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep saying I'm sorry until they convince me. So Zachariah has chosen Catherine and it leaves Andre vulnerable. I really feel for Andre because I want him to be on the show, and I have a feeling he might stay on because apparently there's a rumor about George that I saw online, but I cannot confirm it, so I won't discuss it any further. Um Everybody, you could tell the boys were upset. You could tell Mitchell wasn't in for it. He wasn't happy with the decision that was made. Um, I think Mitchell expected Zachariah to pick from the two girls that had stepped forward. He didn't expect them to sort of break up a couple whereby someone was expressing that they were very interested in their partner. So I think you could tell from the disgust on the boys' faces that they were not happy with Zachariah's decision. Andre received a message to say that there would be a recoupling and one of the boys would be going home. And it was really sad. It was really sad. And the producers are shady. How can they? Andre is still trying to judge just what's happened. And then the next thing is Zachariah is receiving a message to say you need to go on the terrace on your first date with Catherine. And it's like, why? Why couldn't you wait until tomorrow? Why rub it in when you can still see that Andre is still very affected by this? So they go on their date on the terrace. The reason why I say I'm still not convinced is they talked about, do you get along with your mum? Yes. And the fact that they were very easy with their communication. It's either the editing is not doing their relationship justice or something is missing. I know everybody else is celebrating, or they're a couple. I am still not buying it. I'm still not buying it. I would rather buy Rishi and Andre. They seem to be more compatible. I know there's some sort of sexual chemistry between Andre and Catherine, but I don't know whether that can grow into sort of a deeper relationship. I don't get it. I liked Richie and Andre. They're so sweet. Andre, after speaking to the guys, Richie was sort of comforting him. She had his head on her lap and she was sort of saying she's trying to be there for him. I think they make more of a better couple than she would with George, because George tried to step up to her and sort of have a conversation with her, and I'm like, it's not it. It's not it. Because she actually asked him, am I your type? And he didn't give an adequate response, in my opinion. I didn't get what you were saying. He was just mumbling and I didn't get it. But I think with Andre, they have a great chemistry. I know some people online were saying, it reminds them of Ron and Tennille. No, I think Andre and Rishi could actually be a cute couple. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm biased since I really like Andre and I want him to get someone. But hey, it is what it is. And then Zachariah comes to have a chat with Andre, sort of, and you can see Andre is very upset. He is doing the right thing by sort of having a conversation with Zachariah, but he's just mumbling. I know it was to be expected. I could tell when you're describing her because she's had a lot of conversations with people. She's a very nice girl, but you could tell he's just trying to stop Zachariah from talking. He doesn't want to hear what Zachariah has to say. That's the impression that I got. So after the date, Catherine was telling the girls about her date with Zachariah, the fact that they were fruits and she fed him strawberries and stuff. And you could see the look on some of the girls. They weren't really impressed. They weren't here for that relationship or that recoupling. Especially Molly. I think Molly expected to be the first person to go on the date, to have this romantic moment with Mitchell. And so for her to suddenly have to sit there and hear somebody else say this is what is happening to them, I don't think she liked it. I think there was a bit of competition in the sense that if you remember the Davide situation with Gemma, whereby when Davide came in as a bombshell, Gemma really fought the other girls, sort of really put her best foot forward to win Davide's attention and be the one that they recoupled with, even though I don't think their relationship was that strong. And it seems this is the same thing that's happened here, that the girls were really hoping he'd pick them, and when he didn't, people are salty. I don't know whether he's going to last long term with Catherine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then you have Tyreek and Ella, sort of Ella making him toast, and Tyreek saying he was panicking because he thought Zachariah was going to pick Ella, and he was like, and it's like, something is not right with the editing. I'm going to say this again because you see people have conversations and then they're talking about certain situations, but we haven't seen the situations. I haven't. Yes, I know Tyreek and Ella are always cuddling and making out in bed, but I haven't really heard conversations to say that they're attracted to one another or they really like one another. So I don't know, because in the first episode it was played out as though Ella was the one who was sort of pursuing Tyreek and Tyreek wasn't interested. So I don't know how that plays out. When they were getting ready for bed, Catherine told the girls that Andre was upset, and he has the right to be upset. If Zachariah had picked anybody else outside of the two girls that stepped forward, the guys would have been in their feelings. And you can see the guys are really feeling sorry for Andre. They were encouraging him to pursue Rishi, which I think is a good idea for him. I think it's a good idea. I think they're good chemistry and good banter. So, hey, why not? And then everybody goes to bed. And as expected, Molly and Mitchell are cuddling. And Ella and Tarek are spooning as per usual. And it's just like, okay, hey, it is what it is. And I was surprised that Zachariah and Catherine didn't make out in bed. I would have thought they would have, since they seem very attracted to one another. But hey, it is what it is. So everybody gets up and they go for morning debrief. And it's surprising that they split them into very small groups, like 2 people here, 3 people there. And it didn't make sense to me. I know before when they've had a bombshell come in, they've always tried to get the bombshells to sit on their own. So they could have easily chosen one person to go and sit with Zachariah, which was Tyreek. Um, but I don't get why everybody else was split up. Obviously, Andre went with Mitchell, and Mitchell is still trying to comfort Andre, and sort of Andre is still in his stuck on Catherine and is saying he wants to continue to see if he can build that. And it's like, no, move on. Go to Rishi. Rishi is open. She says she's not feeling anything with her partner. So why not go to Rishi and see if that can develop into something else? On her part, Catherine was sort of saying she's hoping that Andrea will start cracking with somebody else. That way she can feel comfortable to pursue Zachariah. Zachariah was busy telling Tarek that, oh, he's still open. Yes, he really likes Catherine, but he's open to getting to know other people and stuff. And it's like, I'm not really feeling this Catherine and Zachariah relationship. Maybe I am missing something. Even Tariq was saying, oh, he's happy with Ella and stuff. And the editing is not showing us those relationships as they're developing. This is what they do. This is what, in my opinion, they did with Dami and India. Because we went from nothing to suddenly they were in a coupling. And then suddenly they're still dating up until to date. And it doesn't make sense because we didn't get to see how that relationship started. And with the editing now, it's not really showing us how things are going. I know Tyreek was saying he really wasn't feeling Jess like that. And suddenly he's flirting with Jess and he's saying, oh, he's open to getting to know her. And it's like, are the producers forcing him that you can't stick with Ella, you need to get to know the other girls, or what's going on? It's not clear to me. I don't know whether it's just me or whether anybody else has noticed this. I really liked Andre's date with Whitney, but I've said this before that I wish they would bring people that are age appropriate because Whitney's 25, Andre is only 21. And this is something I think that sort of sat with Whitney and is sort of going to be very difficult for her to sort of get over. She liked him, but I think she wished he was older. And I like her personality. She's very out there. And when she walked into the villa with Andre, you could see the look on Catherine's face. Catherine is feeling some type of way. She says that she doesn't feel anything with Andre, and yet she doesn't seem to be happy that Andre might have found somebody else because as soon as they walked in, you could see the look on her face that she wasn't happy. Catherine was greeting everyone. I like the fact that she told everyone that when the girls were saying your hair looks nicer, she said I sell wigs, so hey, what do you expect? The boys went to the fire pit. Andre was sort of explaining his date. He seemed excited, but I think he's still so hung up on Catherine. This is why I'm saying I don't buy into the Catherine and Zachariah sort of relationship because the way Catherine's behaving from the moment she found out that Andre was going on a date to him coming back with Whitney to him sort of sitting with Whitney, you could tell she's in her feelings. She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it. I don't know whether it's because Zachariah has said he when he talked about his top three, he picked the 2 black girls and the Asian girl. So I don't know whether she thinks that Zachariah might suddenly be interested in Whitney or whether it's because of Andre. That's where I'm sort of still a bit caught up, and I'm not sure what's happening there. Everybody gets ready for the night, and sort of Tariq is having a conversation with Andre to find out where Andre stands in regards Whitney, whether he's moved on from Catherine. And you can tell that Andre is still interested in Catherine. He actually makes it known. And then Zachariah said to him, you know, you need to go in as soon as possible and have a conversation with Catherine. And, you know, Tyreek was like, if you don't, then that's it, because Zachariah aims to have her for the rest of the night. And I was like, oh, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Um, and then you have Andre and Richie having a conversation. I need Andre to pursue Richie. I need Andre to pursue Richie. I think they're going to be a slow burn, and I think eventually they're going to become a couple, and they're going to be a very strong couple, because you can see their friendship building. You can see the way they're sort of flirting in the conversations that they're having. They have the potential to be a great couple. I know when Whitney came, Andre said to Whitney to I know when Whitney came and asked for Andre, Andre told Richard that he would see her later. They did have a conversation with Whitney, and they were flirting, and she was asking him to compliment her outfit and stuff, and it was cute. It was cute. I really liked it. And then Tariq had a conversation with Jess, because I think Jess had let everybody and their mother in the villa know that he was interested in Tariq. And I've said this before, that Tariq is more interested in Ella than he makes out, and it could be the producers are telling him to play it down or whatever. So he eventually had to tell Jess that, I'm sorry, but I have to friend zone you, because there's nothing there. I like flirting with you. I know you enjoy flirting with me, but I really don't see us having anything that goes past the flirting. Which, hey, you can't force a relationship on someone who's not interested. And I think she was hurt. I think Catherine was hurt. I don't think this is something that she was expecting. It's sad that they sort of cut off and we didn't see her cry, but I think she went inside and was busy crying. And then Ella went to her man to sort of have a conversation to say, so what happened? I think she had told him that you need to tell Jess the truth, because she's sitting here waiting for you to make a decision, and you're not making a decision, and that's not fair on her. So then he then went in for a kiss, and Rishi and Catherine were cheering. They were more excited for this kiss as though they were the ones involved in the kiss. And it's like the boys were telling each other that, are you going to get a kiss tonight? And suddenly they saw the kiss, and they were ecstatic about the kiss. Catherine and Rishi had me on the floor. And then Mitchell, I think, saw this. So he took Molly upstairs, shared a kiss with her, and it was like, oh, okay, do you? He just dived in. Whereas Tariq sort of set the mood for the kiss. And then you had Maddie sort of walk up to Whitney. I think Maddie and Whitney would be better, because Maddie and Whitney are more or less the same age. So if George goes home, I think Rishi should recouple with Andre, Maddie should recouple with Whitney, and I think they have a better chance of becoming a better couple, a more sort of suitable couple than Whitney would be with Andre. I think though they have great chemistry and banter, I don't think they would be the ideal couple. I don't think they would be the ideal couple. I think Whitney is better off matching with Maddie and seeing how that goes. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.